Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Heads Up. We're actually against the same guy from the last one. He joined another Heads Up just like we did. The guy played fine, as did we. I think we played fine. We just got a bit unlucky at some point and eventually had to pay him off when he got trip aces on the turn on the river. And when we had an overpair to the board on the flop, so obviously he called there with fine hands, I think, or at least I find the ace call to be fine on a board like that. Most of the time you're ahead, you assume you're ahead, so I mean it's all fine there. He bets, so he guesses his ace is good, or he already had it and just tried to slow play it. We have an ace here. We just called. Pretty dangerous flop, but I mean we do have an ace. Let's see if he gives it up here. Yeah, he does. I could be drawing that with a flop like that, and I think a dunk bet of him is it's fine on a board like that, because basically you will get some people to fold there. If I didn't have an ace, I might have folded. I think I most of the time just show the aggression once. And this guy doesn't, as we already had a previous match against him, doesn't bet that often. I mean, goes up to 50 that fast. So we do have an ace here. He bets again, we'll raise him up, and he folds. So yeah, he's willing to fold hands when he doesn't have anything. We get 6-10 suited, which is a hand I'll play, and he does give me a lot of free flops. So we do hit the 10 here. I don't think the 7 makes that big of a difference. Now it does. So we'll bet 55, see if he calls or not. He raises up, he had a 7 of course. So again he hits runner runner. I have no clue why he called me on the flop, because he had no high cards. We got middle pair and open ender, so we'll bet it. And he does fold. I'm so annoyed the fact that he got there again, just like last time on the turn on the river. And this last time his call was fine. Last time his call was with ace high on a very low board. I understand the call there. This call though, he has shit, squadouche, and nothing that would ever draw into anything, and this guy's a real dunk better apparently. Nothing that would ever lead into anything, and he just gets there on the turn on the river. Real lucky. Obviously this is an easy flop to take it away. Yep. 7-5. I'll just limp for once. I don't always limp, so you should respect it a bit more, especially when a flop comes like this. I should feel that this hit me, seeing that is the very first time I limped. Nope, still no respect. He checks again, so we'll continue our story. Maybe he has something like ace 4 and got there here. If he checks, we'll check again. He probably has a 5. No, he had a gut shot. Wow, he called me with king 4 on the flop. See, those are things I'm like, that's trash. It's trashy play, especially if you call on the turn then with the open ender. It's trashy play, but if he got there on the river, he would have gotten another runner yet again, with a bad call on the flop. Here we have middle pair on board that's usually not good. We do have an over as well, so we'll raise it up. He makes the call quite fast, so he probably has a flush draw, maybe 6-7. We can put him on that. Seeing that he checks, he probably has a flush draw, so we'll try to get him off here. The 8 connects to 6-7, so that's a bit annoying. There's also 2 overs to my hand, so I'll make the call and see what he has. Yeah, he had pocket 7, so totally different hand than I put him on. Jack 9, suited, and I totally miss. I do hit a jack here, so I'll call. And the board pairs, but maybe he has a 7 again. Nope. Yeah, I should play more careful against this guy because every time he does bet, he does seem to have it, and I'm just paying him off. Haven't seen him bluff or haven't found a bluff when I called, so we'll just slow down. Obviously, this is a bit of an annoying position to slow down on, seeing that we are pretty low here. So we do get Jack 8, so we raise the deal button. And we totally oh no, we get middle pair. So he leads out again, trying to show aggression here, but he's just gonna give his chips with his zong bets. Queen 10, strong hand. We get to see a free flop. Possibly that our queen high is good here, and you even have a straight draw. So we'll obviously call. Our queen seems good, especially seeing that we hit a 10 now. We'll raise it up. He calls. He totally missed. Yeah, I thought so. Maybe he had a king, that's why he bet there and called. We have bottom pair here, so we'll bet it. 7-8 obviously is nuts, but can't play scared all the time, right? King queen, good hand. He just folded. And blinds are going up. I don't think we actually got this far last time. 5 deuce, I will fold, even on the button. 7-9, I want to see a flop, but he folded his button. Jack king, obviously I'm gonna raise the deal button. Still have 2 overs to the board. See if he dunk bets. He doesn't, we'll check. The ace comes, which is a bit of a scare card. He knows that. Maybe he knows that I know, and he calls here. No, he doesn't. I mean, it's really hard to continue when an ace hits, because if I do have an ace, you're sometimes drawing that. Here I do have an ace, but he gives me a free flop. No ace comes, and we need to hit runner, runner, or our ace. So yeah, I'm gonna give that up. King 8, king obviously strong two-handed. Terrible flop for us. He dunk bets, we'll raise him. He calls quite fast. Yeah, and I think he has an ace here. I mean, or either he's bluffing, but I have no hand to call the bluff. I just hit on the turn, and it's not even a good card. Here we have a gut shot, and he bets like 75%. If he had a gut shot with 2 overs to the board, I probably would have called, but we just had a gut shot with 1 over to the board. Not that great. Another free cards everywhere. Yeah, seeing that I checked to him twice, it's easy to take it away. Jack 3 actually hates, and I need to start picking up some pots, but I'm getting like trash. Here we flop 2 pair, so we'll just think about this, fake thinking about this, and call, and then a deuce comes, of course, totally busting our hand. We have to pay him off if he has the deuce. No, he doesn't. Goddamn board pair, costs us so much money. King 6, we still have an overcard, and he does folds. So it seems that he only dunk bets when he has something. Here we have pocket 4s, hope a 4 comes. It doesn't, but on these boards our hand is usually good. And our hand is kinda busted. No, it isn't. We still have overcards, right? We have a busted hand. We're playing the board. I mean, obviously I'm gonna make the call, and he actually had squats. So we have him on the flop. We don't have him anymore on the turn, and then the river makes it highly unlikely that he actually had something. But hey, he got there right. So pocket 4s again. We flop a set. We'll slow play it. This is a dangerous board though, so yeah. There you go. I'm probably gonna lose because of this. Especially now that the 3 is the nuts. No, he didn't have anything, so yay. But a very dangerous board. I'm just gonna check call whatever he bets. But it's really hard for me to continue there. We still have an ace, which might be good. If he raises here, it would be his very first check raise, which I have to respect there. Jack 10, wanna see a flop, he just folded his button though. Queen deuce, I'll fold for once. We can't always play aggressive. Jack deuce, I'll fold unless he gives me a free flop, which he does. We hit our jack, so we'll check call. Check raise even. We do have top pair. And he makes a call. And then a stupid card like that comes. It scared him as well. So he doesn't have it. And it seems that this guy doesn't bluff, so let's just keep that in mind. That if he bets or raises or whatever, he probably has something. Let's hope he doesn't have Jack 10 here, because then we'll be stuck. We do have Jack Queen, so yeah. I mean, we did have Jack Queen. We totally missed this. He's checking out as well, so he probably has a hand that's willing to go to the end. But I can't call. If I had an ace, I would have called. The king, no. Just don't want to risk it at this point. Jack 8 is a decent hand. We get our jack. The queen has us beat, so let's just call here and see what he does. He bets again. We'll call again. And that's a bit annoying. Yeah, he just had pocket deuces, so I don't think that's a great play by him. I mean, I did see this guy make better plays than that. Then betting deuces twice and hoping I'll just give up there. We will fold 10-4. We are ahead, by the way, for the very first time. And we do get an ace. So we obviously make the call with ace, and we have an ace high flush draw. Yeah, that's fine. We do get our ace high flush draw. And we do connect our ace as well. So let's bet something like 175. Hope he pays us off. Yeah, I don't see what has me beat, so we'll raise it up to 650 here. You can either shove or yeah, I'm gonna call. I have the nuts. Yeah, he thought the board was dangerous enough to bluff at. It actually was dangerous enough to bluff at, but I had the nuts. So we're currently 1-1 against the guy, and I'll see you for the next one.